This one? Okay, this one.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.
And I just want to go ahead and put this right on up there, right from the get-go. And don't laugh at him.
What's up, kid?
Don't laugh at that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. Hey, welcome to Tuesday. Sorry about that. Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangouts, where we're professional and we are got a high-end budget on
absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, that's how much energy we put into this, but it turns out a great show each and every most times.
Most.
So.
When you hit record, you recording?
Oh, yes. Thanks. I just panicked. I was like,
It's not like we've never done that before.
No.
No, you guys have never, but I have not hit the record button. Had a really great show for 30 minutes.
Dude, wasn't it? It was like an awesome show. I'm like,
Yeah.
And then I'm watching the chat I'm watching the chat just scroll through it. I'm like, everybody's involved. This is great. And we're not even live. It's just doing a private show.
Well, we had a good time. So.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all right. So tonight we got to discuss a few things, especially about what Krista and I have been up to. Look at her. She's confused.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a short story because we've been up. Well, actually, we've been up to quite a bit. But we just had Father's Day, so I want to say thank you and to all the people that sent me Happy Father's Day texts and messages. And I want to say the ones that didn't. Happy Father's Day to you guys as well. And I hope you guys had a great day. I spent mine cleaning the house with Krista, cooked some ribs, had my daughter over, her boyfriend, her 3 dogs. That'd be 5 dogs total in my house. Sat here and had to watch. What do you watch? One movie or 2?
I think 1.
Anyways.
Okay. So, but the important thing is what movies?
One was Debbie Does Something. Was it?
Oh, no. No.
What did we watch?
It was something we've already seen before.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that really famous porn dude? I mean,
Ron Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah.
No. Yeah. No, it's
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, and then.
Oh well.
Oh, you got. Golly, I'm about to start selling myself out. Peter North.
I don't know.
Peter North.
Yes. Don't look that one up unless you're into like catching large fish. Bye, Will. He's all right. He's going to check it. Will's going to see it.
Hey, Daddy Dutch. I love your wife, though. Close second.
Well, that didn't take long for Willard to figure out where Peter North was.
Yeah, I had to go look it up. I don't know what happened. I just got kicked off.
Oh, man. So, Will, what'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
No. I did some yard work, some laundry. I've been on a walking kick, so I walk every day. And, I just kind of hang out and wait for the fires to present themselves. Like I need a new bathtub or a new roof or whatever, Yeah. I mean, when you got properties, that's just the way it rolls. It's the way it works. Always
When we
waiting
got-
for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, right. I had to. Well, our toilet in our master bedroom decided to really start slow filling, but when I messed with the quarter turn on off valve for the toilet, it
Oh,
would
man.
fill up. It would fill up faster than die off, and then fill it. And like I was like, it's got to be the valve. So I went and got a new one and put it on and turned it on, and it was slow filled. So it was the filler. So I went and got one of those, put that in, and everything worked great. It filled up fast. It did everything it could. I get in the shower at 10 o'clock, get out of the shower, and notice there's water behind the toilet. I'm like, what is this? Apparently, I didn't tighten everything up correctly, so it was dripping. So I cleaned it up with a towel, put a pan under it, and I was like, we'll just get it in the morning. Like, I'll get it when I get home from work. When we woke up in the morning, the water was right at the top of the edge of the pan. And I was like, crap. So I had her do her business in the morning before she left for work, shut the thing off, flush the toilet again, came home, changed it out. Everything's fine. That was great. And Mr. Nick, how did we do this weekend? I heard you may or may not have been flying with some really cool people.
I did. We I don't just sit around or walk. I just fly every other day. So we've had a good time.
So
Mark
you guys
and
are
Pablo
getting
come
bad
over.
weather? You're
Do
not
what?
getting bad weather?
Mm-mm. We've had good weather for about 2 weeks now. So
It's
been
raining
good.
every day.
Oh, Scuba said he had 2 teeth pulled. Now he needs to adjust his hang points. How big were them damn teeth?
No doubt.
I guess DP says John Holmes. Anyone?
Yes, John Holmes.
John Holmes.
But
Yeah.
oh, Greg Laney said he got a bidet for Father's Day. Hey,
Congratulations.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
bidet club.
hey, his second favorite seat he owns. Now I will. I'm going to give away a secret. I don't really care how this, if anybody appreciates this or not, but I'm going to tell you my favorite thing. If you're out doing yard work and you're hot and sweaty, go in there, sit down, and hit the female part of the bidet to hit the backside of your
Junk?
your junk.
Yeah.
You'll cool down quicker than anything. It's like
Hey,
one of my,
I don't have a female option. It's just like on or off.
You don't have 2 buttons?
no. Will's
Yeah.
used to dealing with those girls with the long female parts, so it's just all in one.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
got the
you
wrong
didn't get
one.
you didn't get the same one as us.
Yeah, Krista uses the front one, and then I use the back one because girls don't poop.
Yeah, everyone does that. Hey, you know who I saw? You know who I saw? I saw Brian Waller. I thought I saw him say something in the chat.
He's in here.
He's
Oh,
in
Yeah,
there.
what's up, Brian? What's going on, man?
Oh,
About the
Shit happens.
every time I do any kind of plumbing, I've never been able to do it without always having a drip at the end. There's always a drip, no matter what I do, no matter how much Teflon tape I use, plumber's putty. It don't matter, man. I always end up. But anytime I go to turn off the water or touch a water valve, man, I just treat those things like super gentle because I mean, it's over if like that fails, because then you got to turn off the water and blah blah blah. So I've not had good luck with valves. I can replace them. I mean, I got the PEX and the crimper and the whole works. I mean, I know how to do all that stuff, but dude, I mean, a 10-minute job can easily turn into an entire day.
that's what I want. So Andy beat me to this, but I heard you kept saying every time I finish, I end up with a drip. I was like, penicillin will take care of that. But then Andy jumped on there, so I missed.
Missed it.
Missed
It's so
out.
long.
Funny when he said it.
You're so long-winded, Will. I couldn't get in there until after.
No, Shane turns off the water before you mess with anything.
Yeah, I just shut it off at the curb, so I don't at the road.
Well, real men don't turn off the water, and real men don't turn off the electric when they're working on an outlet.
No.
Oh man.
Oh,
You just
We
take
didn't-
a screwdriver and pop that breaker, and boom, go
Go
on.
for
Okay.
it.
okay. So most of you may not know this, or 95% of you may not know this. I am blind in my right eye. So when we fly together, I always tell people to fly on my left side because I can't see on my right side. You would think a guy who only has one good eye left would take very good care of that eye. Well, let me go ahead and tell you. So I'm replacing the lights in my shed in the backyard, and it's the 4-foot 4 bulb halogen, or not halogen. It's the bulb ones,
Fluorescent?
Yeah.
two, yeah, the fluorescent ones. So I take the first one down, and the metal that the wire's in, it's got the little bracket on the inside, so it won't pull through. So I'm trying to unscrew it with my fingertips, and it wouldn't. It got to the point where it tightened up, and I couldn't get it to let go. So I just take the end of the pliers, and I'm tapping on it, and I miss it. Now I want you to understand this 4-foot thing is right in my face, and I hit the bulb, and that thing blew up in my face. It took I got a little flap in the white part of my eye right now from where it went into my eye.
But the good news, it's on the right side.
Negative.
So
It's in this eye.
it was your right eye.
No.
Oh.
Please tell me which eye glass went into. You would know before I would.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got cuts all over my leg and my feet because, I work in flip-flops. I'm sitting. I go, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done. And then I come down and I got glass all over my arms, like that dust and stuff. So I couldn't touch my face anyways if I wanted to. So I take a little eye bath shower in the kitchen sink. And then I had to go in here, get my reader glasses because I can't see up close without my damn reader glasses now. And go in the bathroom, and I got a little flapper in my eye now. Hopefully it'll heal soon.
It should heal itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a broken heart. It'll heal itself. Why you touching me?
Whoa.
What
I'll
is
get a room.
That was 3.
we got a couple of anyways.
Yeah.
So I went back out there. I took all the bulbs, the other 3 bulbs out. I was like, I don't need these in here. Got that thing out. Went over. Krista was out there at this time with me. And first thing I did on that second one is take all the bulbs out. I was like, yep, I'm not doing this. And so I thought, because the last time I changed one of the bulbs, I accidentally touched the metal with the bulb, and it gave me a little bit of a shock, like the ground was bad, because my breaker keeps popping in my shed. It'll go for like half a day, and then it'll just pop, and then you'll have power out there. There's nothing on out there, so I don't know what would be causing it. I figured that ground, or the bad ground or whatever on the lights, was the problem. So when I took them all down, I capped them all, and
It's not the problem.
it's not the problem.
But we got new lights for it anyway.
Yes, I got 4-foot LED. I think they're 6,000 lumens, 60,000. Sorry, 6,000. Whatever. I don't
Who
remember.
cares?
It's bright.
It's bright.
But
So Shane, did you say something? Were you talking?
I was just going to add in. I was just going to add. Krista and I went and got wood on Saturday or Sunday, because we need to make a little bit bigger door. We're going to end up making a double door, but one door is only going to be, I think, a grand total of 33 inches, so we can drive the golf cart into the shed. It's just 12 by 20 by 14 and a half foot tall shed. So my golf cart will fit in there, but I have to do some carpentry work first.
Well, the door was only made for his motorcycle, which we no longer have.
Yeah, Waller got that
Yes.
in his hangar.
So, but now we need to put the golf cart in.
Yeah.
I'll leave mine
You do?
Well, it's not a golf cart, but I'll leave it outside. It's too much trouble to put it in and out of the shop. I got too much other stuff in there.
Well, to be honest, it'll be a nice time to get rid of some stuff in the shed that we don't need. So,
Yeah, we kind of went through and
Yeah, I
figured
need to
out.
do that.
Yeah.
We figured out there was a bunch of stuff in there that we didn't really need, and I was like,
tile we no longer have. We switched the flooring in this house
a dozen times. But
a lot of times.
we have probably, I'd say, 150 pounds worth of tile that we don't even have anything in this house. It's just one of those that got put on the shelf and left. And
Well, it was just in case, and then we redo the floors again, and then we save what's left. And just so you know, we have like 6 cases of our bathroom tile in our 4th bedroom. You know, we all have a junk room.
yeah,
We talked about that, Will, a junk room
Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah.
somehow we hugely over ordered. So that tile, we'll probably end up using it for our master bathroom. You know, when I want to spend another year and a half of delaying finishing it. I'll have to invite Nick down and feed him and all that stuff and have him help me out.
Man.
Mark helped me out greatly. He made a couple cuts on some tiles, set them down, and said, "All right, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
A couple days later, it was done. I don't know why. Like I couldn't.
It's the cuts that he can't stand. Somebody can do that, then
It's not even that. It's just I didn't have the energy to go do it. Like I talk myself out of crap all the time. Good thing I didn't talk myself out of September 1st, 1995.
Hey, Craig B from Australia says that it's winter down there. So I think he gave the temperature for us at 14 degrees Celsius. So double it and add 30. So what's that? 28, 58. So tops 58 degrees there. It's 81 degrees here in North Carolina. What's the temperature there, Shane?
It's what there?
81.
Oh,
81 in North Carolina. And it's 58 in wherever Craig B is in Australia because it's winter.
it's 81 right now.
How weird is
See,
that?
the same temperature as it is here in North Carolina. Cool. What? How about you, Nick?
I got 83.
Ooh.
I got to outdo everybody because I'm cool.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's 83.
Um,
It was
I had a
91
question
the other
for you,
day.
Shane. Didn't know if you saw it.
What's
No.
that?
It's on the screen.
Oh, I already told him. That's why those must have been big teeth. If he had to change his hang point.
I told you, man. I just don't listen. See,
What's
you
that?
already addressed it. I guess I just don't listen.
Do what? Stop it, Krista. Why you gotta laugh? We could have done this the entire show. Golly. Oh, Tony says it's 93 in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
We call
Yeah,
that.
but it's a dry 93.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my
I
God.
think I need lotion like all the time. I
And
get
Krista.
dry in Ohio. Yeah,
What state is Las Vegas in?
it is in Nevada.
Oh, she said it wrong.
I did.
What?
How do you
Nevada?
say no? How do you say it, Shane?
Nevada?
How do you say it, Nick?
Nevada.
Dang, man.
Is it
How
Nevada?
do you say?
Nevada.
Nevada. I've heard
I
that.
Nevada.
Wait, hey, people from Nevada, tell us how you say it. Nirvana?
I think it's Nevada, like dad. Nevada. I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
You're
is
from
it
Florida.
caramel or caramel?
Yeah.
Caramel.
You're from Florida, right?
Okay, Tony says I got it right. So it's Nevada.
Nevada.
It does kind of sound weird to someone from the East because that kind of sounds like they're saying Nevada in New
Okay.
Jersey slang,
I know.
kind of like Nevada. I don't know.
They're from Wisconsin, so does that count?
Yeah, it counts because
from
they
West-
live in Nevada.
Okay, so I live in Florida, and when people come down, they're like, "Oh, we went to Kissimmee,
Kissimmee.
which
Yeah.
is Kissimmee."
It's
During
Kissimmee.
the day, at night, it's Kissimmee.
Your sister.
My parents would always tell me that. They say it's Kissimmee during the day and Kissimmee at night.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Yep.
We'll let that slide. 'cause
All right,
it's your
we
parents.
never asked Nick what he did this weekend. We're gonna get Nick to
What'd you do for Father's Day, Nick?
What did I do? Probably cooked and went flying.
Did you cook
That's
out?
all I've done for 3 days. Do what?
Did you grill?
Yes, we made some kind of stir fry she wanted me to cook. So it was pretty good.
I do like me a good stir fry on the Blackstone.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yep.
Nothing else. I mean, flying. I mean, what's Wendy do without you other than have a good time?
have a
when
good
you're
time.
flying.
I don't know what
when you're up flying.
he just tells me to go.
I don't get that lenience. My wife is like, "Oh, you got to do all this first." No, she don't.
Yeah.
She,
I got a
she
list.
You can have a list, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
This is true. This is true.
Speaking of stir fry, if anyone goes to Sam's Club, there's a chow mein or something mein. It's really good. They come in like six. You get a 6-pack of them in a little plastic bag. Throw them in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Is that like ramen noodles?
No, it's a little more advanced than ramen noodles, and a lot more expensive. But it's really good. Yeah.
So we have a Costco, and we went there this weekend, and he's always looking at like the ramen noodles, but like the more advanced ones.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I really think I'd like this, but he never gets it. I don't know.
I mean, it's one way to get a week's supply of salt all in one sitting. You know.
Yeah. Well, the last time I said I really wanted something that I think I would like it. It ain't left yet.
You still have it.
Yeah, it won't go away.
You still like it.
I didn't say that. I just said it won't go away.
Okay, well, it seems next to you every night.
I like your T-shirt, Pinnacle Paramotor. Wonder what Brooks up to.
I don't know.
Selling all his shit all the time.
Yeah, he put something on Facebook the other day about he was thinking about buying a sailboat and going sailing the world, but then he's like, "But I'm scared of the ocean." Just
That sounds like something he would say.
Now,
Yeah.
well, when we went on our first cruise, I was definitely scared. You know,
you were.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I was afraid.
When you have this much of a man next to you, protector.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, like, if you go down, there's only so many boats. Like, how many people are on there? And by the way, still love the cruise ship that we went on, but it was a joke to go do the safety.
Oh,
it was just show up.
What is it called? The
mustard station.
Mustard station.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you where it was after we went there the first time. We were done.
No.
And I was like, crap, if we go down, there's like no one here. And then when you look out at night, there's millions of boats all around you. So I was like, okay, I'm good. That's the only reason I was okay with Kaylee going that when we went the second time, because I know that.
I'm glad this is an adult show. Not an adult show, but a friendly show. Because you're talking about all the boats, and I was just looking for one man in a boat the entire trip.
Hey, Linda put up a challenge.
What?
Tapatino. Point Tapatino.
Tapatio.
Tapatio.
I'm going with Tapatio or Tapatio.
Oh.
How about you, Nick?
I think the Show.
See, I'm thinking more along the lines of how an Indian would pronounce it.
Yeah.
So I think Tapatio.
Tapatio? Are you changing the spelling now?
Patio.
How do we find
Or
out?
there's no accent on it, so it wouldn't be Tapatio. If there is, it's not
She
spelled
said.
right.
Linda said Krista is right.
Oh, thank you.
Now say it again, Krista.
Point Tapito.
Tapito.
Tapatio.
Tapatio.
Oh, wait. What? Tapatio. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a patio with a top.
Since Linda came up with a great quiz for all of us, or pronunciation, Linda Anderson on Thursday night has a show 8:00. Is it Eastern time?
That's what our question was last week.
Eastern.
Eastern
Okay.
time.
On at 8:00.
Shay
Yes.
did get on our show this past. Sorry.
It's called. It's a treehouse, but it's not Linda. It's Lindsay.
Lindy's Treehouse.
Lindy's Treehouse. And Linda is working her way up. She is going to have this thing figured out and knocking humorous stuff out in no time.
It was a really good show. I wasn't watching; I could hear it. But just everybody giving her information and how to go on. It was awesome.
Yeah, and Linda, just so you know, I'm on StreamYards with 3 guests, and I don't pay anything for this. Just so you know.
So
What?
I don't know.
Zebulon.
So Talladega Motor Speedway, I have flown in that airport several times. That's the one that's like right just east of the
Yep.
motorway. It's like right
Yep.
next to it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that well. Sure do. Talladega. So there's one more and we'll call it quits. How do you pronounce that one?
I tried.
What?
Zebulon.
Nick says Zebulon. What do you say, Krista?
Zebulon.
What do you say, Shane?
Jimmy John's.
Press the easy button.
Easy.
Yeah. No, so it's Zebulon. My dad, when he moved here, he kept calling it Zebulon. And I said, Dad, man, if you want people to know I'm around here, call it Zebulon.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Mm.
All right, so
I can see that now that you say it.
yeah, now that you
But
can.
I have so many patients that I'm like, I have no idea how to say this name. Like, I'm like, make up letters. And then you're just like, go for the easiest name. Either it's the first or last. And pray you get it right. And you're like, how do you say your name?
Yeah,
Well, everyone messes up my name.
yeah.
And it's simple.
This one always gets me.
Okay.
And I don't even know that I don't even know that I've spelled it right. But
It's
there's-
Nugent.
I think it's when.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's the type.
Yeah. So I finally found someone with that last name and asked them, how do you freaking pronounce that? You know, it just
And
doesn't.
how do you get win out of that?
Nguyen?
Do not.
Nguyen? You got to say it really freaking fast. Nguyen?
Sure.
How do you say that? That's a person's name.
That?
Oh,
No.
It is someone's name.
What, that?
Yep.
Really?
Are you ready for
Yeah.
the answer?
Yeah.
It's Forrest. Forrest.
How is that?
There's 4 S's and a T. Forrest.
4 S's and
And
a
a T.
T.
I'm not kidding you.
yeah. Have you never seen the people on like TikTok or whatever, and it's a
Like
teacher,
teachers.
and they're like, "I'm not kidding you. This is what the kid's name was," and then there's L.A. Then you got a dash, with an A.
A, yeah.
Yeah, so it's L.A. dash and that's LaDasha.
Oh man, that reminds me of that. What was that skit or on that movie where the teacher kept pronouncing like scene? He kept pronouncing the names, and do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they were. He was pronouncing them like they were.
Phonetically,
Sure.
he was pronouncing them like they would be pronounced, like Sean, SEAN, with scene.
Scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was, but man, that was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, so there's a lot of the teachers that'll go, "You'll never guess the kid's name," and then they'll draw it out and they'll say, "Now say it."
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a movie?
Keen and Peele, they're a series. They do stuff all the time.
Okay.
But
DP wants to know if anybody lost sound. Did anybody in the chat lose sound
Oh.
of the show? Or
I
just
didn't lose sound, but I froze a couple of times. I don't know if it was me or you guys or just the
I didn't
system
see
in
you
general.
first.
everything's running good here.
Yeah. I mean, we're right next to each other, so we can hear each other.
Well, yeah, so you guys wouldn't pause sitting right next to each other.
You wanna
Yeah.
I'm having a Moscow Mule.
And a what?
Moscow Mule.
a Moscow Mule.
What is in that?
Vodka, ginger beer, and lime.
In a copper cup.
In a copper cup.
Very, very, very important. And I do have these in my camper.
In other words, come on over.
Come on over.
Let me show you my camper.
There's different kinds of mules, and I know Rachel would want one with tequila, but I don't. I like vodka better. Because tequila.
I like Krista on Moscow
Yeah.
Mules. Just so you know. So, anything in the news or anything, Will, on the Facebook thing that we need to bring up and discuss?
I do have an update on the show, on the Monday night show. So Sean has decided, he's got a couple things that he's, personal things that he's working on. And so long story short, we're going to do the show once a month. So it'll be the first Monday of every month.
Okay.
To kind of keep things fresh and
Right.
stuff,
And the name is still Clear Prop, or is it different?
As far as I know, that hasn't changed.
Okay.
And,
I'm just
I'm not
asking
so
for everyone.
I'm not like super duper in the inside of everything, so I just kind of go with the flow, and whatever it is, it is. And Mr. Dana is asking about any info on the last fatalities. I do not.
What? Oh, no.
What?
When's the last one?
Which one?
Yeah,
Was there
which
more
one are you
than one?
referring to, Dana?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I don't want to sound how this comes off. I don't want to look for it, and I don't want to see it, if that makes sense. Like, I would rather just put my head in the clouds and pretend nothing ever bad happens in the sport.
Yeah, and I think for us, and well, especially if you know the people or whatever, and you actually see it for yourself, you never want to see that again.
Okay, so you're saying 2, that's exactly right. Yeah, you see someone, 2 a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
So
yeah.
and I'm kind of like Shane, man. I don't go looking for the bad news, and rarely do I watch a paramotor video,
Nick?
I don't watch them, but I know which 2. There's only been 2. Matt was one, and then who was the other one at Pinnacle?
A Pinnacle person?
What was the guy? Didn't he had a medical emergency after he landed with Brooke?
Now, see, that's news. I knew about Matt, but I didn't know about Brooks.
So there was something happened about the same time with a guy up there with Brooke that when he landed, something about a medical emergency is all I heard, and he didn't make it.
Okay.
I don't know that it was a crash. It could have been. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
So, I don't go looking for that, but
yeah, me neither.
All I know about is Matt, just because of who it was.
Yeah.
Right. Which, thanks to Nick pointing out that we had spent Bad Apples hanging out with him. When I seen his picture, I was like, dude, that guy looks familiar. And it didn't dawn on me. And I feel horrible about it.
Yeah, and he was a fairly new pilot.
No,
he had flown. He was new to our group.
He's new to our group, but he's been flying about 7 years, 6 or 7 years.
He bought the trike from you and he flew it, right?
I've bought some stuff from him, but the deal was he's an instructor, but he was flying low, acro low, and you fly low and you do acro low, that thing happens. It's not good, but it happens.
Actually, Matt Minyard.
Not Matt.
No, not Matt Minyard.
Well, Matt Minyard actually messaged me on Facebook today, and I guess he's selling a bunch of demos and stuff, and wanted to know if I knew anybody that was interested. I don't know.
I was going to say, did he give you information
on
the demos?
I was just going to say he didn't, but he did.
Okay, you can't tell what you don't know.
He messaged me wanting to know what kind of new wing I wanted, but I'm not interested in buying anything until I sell my other one. He didn't tell me what he had.
He didn't say what he had either. He just said he has demos.
Well, I guess Matt, we have no problem like
if you want
putting the word out. We just need to know what you got for everybody.
or you can contact Matt Minyard on Facebook and ask him what he got.
And then there's that option.
You're looking for a used 185. That's the other Nick. Hey, the other Nick, are you going to Dave Purden's, or I know
Oh.
I've asked this question.
Yeah, yeah, the other Nick. I don't know. I don't remember. And I need the dates, Waller,
Waller, we need dates for your
for
fly-in
October.
since your new LZ is almost ready.
Yeah. And I know you don't want to put it in the chat, so just text.
Yeah, just message Krista. She'll let me know when we're going.
I actually don't know if I have his number. I got Will's number.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I think the text too.
about Matt, Nick.
Yes.
On a personal side here, he joined our. He was hanging out with us that day, and he was. I mean, when you new to a group, it's kind of hard to break in and kind of get comfortable or whatever. So I sensed that he was. I did my best to include him in and kind of bring him in, and I feel really good that I did that. And
Absolutely.
we need to do more of that. When people they come and join in, and we need to be nice to everybody.
Yep.
Because you never know.
I was super nice to somebody, let them borrow my extension cord. And this last camping trip I went to, I needed that extension cord. And guess what? I didn't have it.
Yeah. You won't get it back either. It's done sold.
Get it?
Oh, I got news for you. The next time you go, we go camping, fly-ins together. You're gonna be like, man, my AC's working great. What happened to my power? You're gonna be about 50 feet shy of reaching your generator.
Oh man.
Oh, I was cussing you, dude. I was trying to blow up the kiddie pool, and oh man.
Yeah, we went to
Long
Point, which means nothing to them. So like Sebastian, if you will, and they don't have a pool. It's cheap camping, and we do enjoy going there. Nice bike riding. They have pads and whatever trails. So we but it was hot as all get out because where we live. So it's nice having the kiddie pool. And Shane's like, "Is anybody done? Are everybody done with this?" I was like, "No, we're not done." Then Rachel and I jump in. So it was nice.
It was weird. Two chicks waited till I got out before they got in. I mean,
well, we laid
seems
out in the
very
sun
suspicious
for a little bit, and then I was like, "We're probably going to get in like an hour," and then like 30 minutes later, I was like, "I'm ready for the pool." So,
I'm in
then we put shade over the pool.
The Insta shade, yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice and chilly the entire time. Kramer.
She feels the same way if she goes out. I don't want to be that person though. I don't want to be the person that he died doing what he loved doing. It's like, man,
better than dying doing what you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
What a terrible feeling it would be to throw your reserve and the dang thing not work. That would be terrible. But you know what? Something tells me that you will be so busy trying to get other things to work that you really won't even have a chance to. It's not like
Probably not. You probably won't even notice.
Yeah, the takeaway I think is what Nick is saying is acro low to the ground is a no-go.
Yeah.
So be smart, and if you want to throw acro, make sure you're at least over 1,000.
1,000 feet is my
minimum.
No, that's where I stopped doing
Your minimum.
dumb shit. That's my floor.
Yeah.
That way, if something happens at 1,200 feet, then it takes your reserve like 400 feet to open up. So it gives you a little bit better cushion, if you will, for that thing to open up and for you to really figure out how fast you're really falling still with a reserve.
Yeah.
and
Still moving.
You're still moving, boy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, do I do stuff at tree level, like cut through trees and stuff? Yeah, but I mean, that isn't as bad as trying to do a barrel roll and I was just reading Waller's thing. Yeah, I agree, Waller.
What do you say?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, babe. Here you go, Miss Lady. But yeah, we don't. I just prefer not to smack the ground out of control. And if you do, the higher you go, the better off you are. Mark and I just had this conversation last week. There's a couple things I want to try. And Mark was talking about going up to 10,000 feet. And I was like, dude, let's do it. When I'm at 10,000 feet, I'll try the things that I want to do. And if things don't work out, well, guess what? I got plenty of time. And then his thing was, well, what if everything wraps up together? I was like, well, I'm going to insist that my wife post the commentary on that camcorder or on the on my GoPro, because yeah.
Oh, the conversation with yourself on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it won't even be that, dude. I will be. I've already, it's happened to me a couple times during the SIV course. There's some things happened, and I was just like, and you freaking paid for that? Like the whole time, I'm free falling, having a conversation with myself. I honestly think it'll either be dead silent, other than the wind passing through the microphone, or it'll be me having a conversation with myself about how dumb you are, and it will be hilarious.
Well, not if it's silent.
It won't be quiet. They wouldn't be quiet for me. And anyone that's listening to this on a podcast or whatever, know that these are anomalies. I mean, the sport is extremely safe, and you can make it as safe and or as dangerous as you want to. Most of the time, well, I'll say pretty much all of the time, accidents are caused by poor decision making, and like a decision to do acro close to the ground. Your motor is going to quit. It's just a matter of when. You're weighing subject to do crazy things, and 99.9% of the time when it does crazy things, if you have enough altitude, it'll straighten itself out, So, it's risk versus reward.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and that's exactly right. This sport it's been I guess said that it's as safe as riding a motorcycle in traffic. So you got the guys that are cutting lanes or splitting lanes, doing 3 times the speed limit. Someone pulls out in front of them and they die. It's the same thing with this sport. If you decide to do low acro, then things go wrong. You don't have time to recover, and it's gonna cost you. What it's gonna cost you could be everything or a few things. It's all gonna be expensive.
For sure.
Yeah, so don't let it spook you, because
it can happen anywhere. It can happen walking across the street, or it could happen flying. It could happen in a boat or a car. It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Talk about to driving. Now that is dangerous.
There is only 2 people I know of that can afford to ball everything up and pay for a new gear the next day. One drives a Ferrari, and the other one is a welder.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know the guys you're talking about. Yeah.
Man, I'd like to meet them guys.
Yeah.
Both of them can pay for like 3 hours of interest on their massive amount of money and pay for it, and not even notice it.
Oh, that reminds me. You know a guy named Scuba?
I think so, yeah.
He put some lights on his paramotor, and I wanted to showcase that.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I just want you to know, as soon as I do that, I fold everything up. Just so you know.
What are we talking about?
As soon as I spend the money to put strobes on, like this light show that we're about to see, I fold everything up.
You're going to crash?
Guaranteed.
Yep. There'd be something to talk about on your way down. Damn it, I just put this thing on. Let's see if I can share a window.
To the window.
You froze.
I just don't like flying that late, so it don't do me no good.
George, I think.
Nope.
There he is.
That's
not
it.
What is that?
We know what you're watching now.
That's not it.
Oh, you're making fun of people again?
No, I'm just saying.
Man, I enlarged.
You need to go to watch it.
Listen, I enlarged the screen to see the video, and then all I see is you 3. Damn near scared the hell out of me.
Man, your screen is way bigger than mine.
Yeah. It's the first time she's ever said that. Well,
Did you lose it?
Yeah, keep talking. I lost it.
Okay, we're sorry.
Freaking Windows up. I don't know what's what.
again, man, this thing is. Oh, look who we got here. Look who's in the chat. We got Mark McElroy, Paralife PPG.
Wait, no
Mark,
way.
it's bedtime. It's bedtime, Mark.
That dude has been staying up later and later. That dude didn't. He went and flew with Nick on Thursday night. Didn't go to bed till like 12:30 Friday morning, and got up at 4:30 Friday morning to go to work.
Man,
He
he's like
He
a
was
young
excited
buck.
to hang out. He was excited to hang out with me.
I am sure.
He just put a new video out too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Flying Talladega. There was a couple of people we might know in that video too. Nick Justice from Just Us E-Bikes, one of the proud sponsors
Oh,
of
is
Fly
Pablo in
Brigade.
here?
Please interrupt that sponsor.
That was good, Krista.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Sorry,
Who's in here?
Nick. Will. Not
Yeah.
me. Is Pablo in here?
No, Pablo don't
No.
watch his show.
Not
He
yet.
got more. He got more sense.
Well, I need
Yeah.
another. Mine's been stolen.
It ain't been stolen. It's been misplaced.
Uh-oh.
She looked for it earlier today. She didn't know I left it in the freezer.
Yeah, so I didn't know that he would want that, so I did not get him one. I got one for me and Kaylee. So now I need
Well,
another one.
Kent Stamey got me a really nice one, but
Yes.
it's too
It's small for the
amount of
Sunny D.
the amount of Sunny D and vodka I needed.
Oh, well, I was leaving out the other part. But yeah,
Look at this
so,
shithead over here.
oh, no.
I'm sure he can get you another one done.
Yeah, so I
hold
don't
on,
know
hold
what
on.
fly-in he's going to next, but
This is what happened. This is what
Yeah.
happens when you're not giving the dog any attention.
That's what mine does.
Oh,
Mad.
don't say her name. Yeah, don't say her name.
Yeah, she might hear you with our headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
What's up, Mark?
Oh,
All right. So, can you see the video?
Black
We
screen.
see
Yeah,
nothing.
it's going to look like a black screen because it's
Okay.
going to show the lights.
Oh, okay. Then
All
sure.
right.
We see it.
Come on.
So, these are Scuba Steve's new lights.
what is that? A 3-story
Ooh.
house? Jesus, look at that.
I know he lives in a mansion.
Don't he though?
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Did
you
it
can see how
change?
he's controlling it with his phone, making designs. The way I think you can like make custom designs and stuff like that, like program the lights.
So it's Bluetooth compatibility.
Yeah,
What?
Compatibility.
ability. Yeah.
Compatibility?
How do you say that
I
word?
need another one.
Yeah, that's what. Go ahead and go get you one.
It's good.
What
So,
brand is that, Will?
You know what? I'm impressed with these lights because they're only 5 volt. My lights are 12 volt. And
What brand is it?
Yeah.
what brand are these?
Yeah.
Scuba, what brand are these?
Yeah. Tell
You
us.
should drop a link. Bill H is saying drop a link too.
Yeah.
Or we
Because-
can have Scuba jump on real quick.
Well, Nick
Yeah.
sells strobes, so he's very interested in knowing this information.
Okay,
and he
so
also sells props.
yeah, so Scuba, the LEDs. Yeah, so there's the LED and then there's the controller. I don't know if he bought it as a kit, or if he bought the controller separate. I think I bought my controller separate. But my question is, the way I've got mine set up, you can see it from the front just as well as you can from the back. So I don't know what type of
Can I ask a question?
You can always ask whatever you want. You're
Yeah,
blind.
Is that the front or the back?
That's the back.
that's the back.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Can we see a front view?
Hey, did you guys hear about the blonde that was found in the closet? That was
No.
last year's hide and go seek winner.
Oh,
I
It's
have
okay.
links in the description. Oh, the description of this video. So what I'll do is post a link to that video. How about that, Scuba?
Awesome.
Scuba, do you get paid for that link if we buy from there?
If not, you better fix it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, that's pretty impressive for 5-volt lights.
Look at that little Smurf right there. Look at his Smurf legs. Good Lord.
Yeah, out there just kind of chilling. Munchkin's probably inside having a latte.
Yelling at the cats.
Yeah, okay, he's getting a little closer now so we can see the lights themselves. Yeah. Now, when I put my setup together, I insisted on having a physical on, off, and control button. A lot of the controllers, they're Bluetooth only, and I hate pulling out my phone while I'm flying to try to turn something on or adjust it. I like to be able to reach back and change the modes and stuff. So I don't know if those are in a tube or what.
Scuba, do you want to jump on here and talk about this?
But they're pretty darn bright for 5-volt lights.
I'm looking.
Yeah, so I mean, I see the controller there, and their battery die. Oh, that was the end.
That was it.
That was it.
Oh, look, we're about to get into Will's specialty right here.
Ah,
What have you been watching on YouTube?
Jordan.
Oh, Lord. All right, I'm gonna send Scuba the link real quick, and then
It looks like just some flat LEDs. An RGB flat LED strip, 16 foot long.
Well, I've got two sets going around my hoop. One points forward, one points backwards, so you can see them equally. And I guess when Scuba gets on here, we can find out what kind those are.
Looks like.
Wait, are we still sharing the screen?
Yep.
yeah.
Dang.
We're talking about Congress speaks on the House floor right at the moment.
There we go.
I thought you wanted me to read all that.
No. Hey, 2 feet and a heartbeat. What's going on, man?
Hey, let's do a shout out to everyone real quick, Will, while we're waiting on Scuba to jump in.
All right. Well, number one tonight is DP. What's going on? Bill H., John Wayne. Didn't check to see if you flew today. Scuba, Tony Marzano. I got Daddy Dutch Barbecue. You know him, Shane?
Yes.
Brian Haybale Waller. Craig B. from Australia. Got the podcast up. They should be back up and running there, Craig. The other Nick, you know him, don't you? Paramount USA. Hey, Linda.
I know her.
Andy Busby. What's going on, man? Sure don't miss anyone. I think Kramer. What's going on? I like Kramer. I don't care what you say about her, Shane. I think she's okay. Well, I'm not even on anymore. It just kicked me off.
We see you.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Shane's gone.
Oh. Are you there, Shane?
Nope.
Can't hear you, dude.
I'm here.
Okay, there you are.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Angela Preslick. I didn't say Angela Preslick.
Who?
Angela Preslick.
Oh, I know her.
Greg Laney. Hey, man.
Oh.
Do you guys know how much money Will makes off of this show doing Spotify and podcasts on his stuff?
Zillions.
Millions.
Do you think I get any kind of residual check? No, not at all. I get stolen from my extension cord.
Mr. Dana 54. What's up, Dana? 555. Have I missed anyone?
DP, where are you at? If you're in the chat, you can be on the show. Fix your hair. Let's go.
Your hair looks fine.
Oh, let me get it.
Yeah.
Good job, Nick. Looks amazing.
Nick, have you ever had lights on your paramotor?
Yeah, not nothing like that. I have had some. Hey, get off that. I have had some.
Oh, Mark McElroy. Remember him?
Yep.
Who?
Mark McElroy.
Oh, is that the guy that starts his name and ends his name with dollar signs? Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need Mark to talk to Pablo. So
Okay,
when am I going to see Pablo?
I think I got everyone. If I missed someone, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Hey, Scuba.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah,
Yes,
tell us
sir.
about these lights.
I got, make sure I got everything turned down. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. As far as the lights go, the LED strips I got, you can get different versions. The ones I got are IP65. That way they're waterproof, but you don't have to go that route. It is basically a flat strip with like this silicone bubble over it. But they're individually addressable LEDs. That way they can change to, that one LED can change between red, green, blue, yellow, purple, whatever. There is a button on that controller that if you just tap it one time, it turns it on or off. If you double tap it, it does another function. If you triple tap it, it does another function. You can set your presets like on your phone, so different patterns that you want to show up, and then just click that button or use your phone to switch between those presets.
So can you see that from front and back? Or
yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's funny that you say that. I'm gonna have to take video from the front, but my problem is my cage on the left bottom was a little bent, and then I did that Father's Day flight, and I didn't realize it, but my prop was actually touching the LEDs in one section. So I chopped out a piece about 2 inches long, and now I got to get some more LEDs.
How does Munchkin feel about that?
Is what, the LEDs? Oh, she's pretty happy with it because now those very LEDs, I just connected them back together because you can cut them and then and now those are accent lights in our kitchen. So I added those lights. So now I got all kinds of light show going on in the kitchen, which I already had lights at the top and I had some on the bottom.
Just be sure and tell her when you place your order to Just Us e-bikes that it's for more LEDs.
Yeah, it's just more LEDs. That's all I was
Good job, Nick. Good job.
Hey, Scuba, don't you have a show on Friday night?
Sometimes. No, yeah, my show's always on Friday. Yeah. Oh, here's the LEDs. Maybe I can. Well, this is the part that actually got chopped up. Besides the cat hair that's stuck to it now.
Okay, so they're like basic. It's a basic LED strip.
Yeah, it's a basic LED. You can see the plastic on top of it though. But yeah, these are white background. You can get it with black background, which I have laying around here somewhere. These are white, and the only reason I did that is because my cage is white. But you can get it with black, so whatever. And then
that style,
the Velcro that I got comes in these gigantic reels like this, and it's packaged very terribly. I'll warn you now, this thing will spring and go everywhere. So it's actually
what are you using the Velcro for?
The Velcro, okay. The LEDs have like a 3M tape on the back, okay, but I don't trust just that. So I actually put the cloth Velcro on my frame. Then I put the hook side of the Velcro on the back of the LED light. And so the Velcro already has sticky and the LED has sticky, and those go together. And then I just Velcro them. So if I ever need to take the lights off, I can just Velcro them off.
Okay.
Right.
So it makes it really easy. You can actually cut slits in it, so you can still take your cage apart and stuff and then put it all back together.
You have a
Do you
pair of
take your
pants
cage
like that,
apart?
don't you?
Whoa, what?
Do you take your cage apart?
No, I never take my cage apart. So I've had to because I had to get that bend out of it. I didn't know that my left side of my cage was bent in some, and it was literally like touching the prop. So I got that fixed now, and now I got to get another set of LEDs and put them back on there, and then I will film them from the front and back. What I plan on doing, and I don't know if they make it, is get some kind of diffuser vinyl tubing that can click around that frame, and then it'll spread the light around it evenly, almost like fiber optic works, just make the light shine all the way around it.
They do sell those tubes.
Well, there you go. That's
Specifically for that reason. But I think I would still opt, if I did something like that, two whatever, a front and a back.
Oh, a front and a back. Yeah, I mean,
when it's pointing that way, there's no way you're going to be able to see all of it from the front.
Well, I got a double hoop, so I could put another string of LEDs on the front one, and that controller has 2 outputs. So you technically could run one set of LEDs and the other set of LEDs off that one controller.
But it'll affect the brightness, won't it?
It will probably not like the fact that you're using a 5-volt power pack, just something similar like this. Like I got a power pack that you can just plug this in and it works depending on the amperage, of your power pack. But if the string is not that long, it's not going to pull down on it that bad. You can set the minimum milliamps of your LEDs. Usually I set mine to 3,000. That's pretty bright. So you go any higher than that, then yeah, it's going to start flickering a little bit when it tries to push a longer string.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Krista, you need to ask how much they are and when you can get them shipped here to me.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you put,
$19.99.
I'll let her ask. Go ahead.
oh yeah, just put the link in there so we can. Did you get it on Amazon?
Yeah, I got them from Amazon. Literally, you can get this whole setup for less than $60. I mean, and I'm talking the LEDs, the controller, and the Velcro. The only thing you would probably have to pay more money for is to get one of these battery packs. If you already got one, then you don't have to buy it.
Already got one
Yep.
for my strobes.
Got one.
There you go. So you literally only need, and if you already have LEDs, great, but I would get some individually addressable LEDs so you can do the whole. Those are WS2812B LEDs. That's what they call them, WS2812B. But that controller is like $22. It's really cheap.
Look at that. Look who it's from.
Joni.
Joni, what's up?
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I was saying to the Lord Jesus Christ, amen, brother. That's what we're talking about.
Joni, Mark, quit using her profile. We know it's you.
Somebody's
Love
in
you,
trouble.
Joni.
He taught me what a charcuterie board is.
A shark's toothery board.
She got him too. Actually, me too. I actually been looking at him, but the woman works so hard, and then she comes home and
Yes, she does.
Yes, she just instantly goes right in the kitchen and just cuts up.
You know who her husband is. Of course, she's used to catering and having to deal with.
Oh gosh, we'll talk about his eggs later, Joni.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
Go ahead.
No,
Dave.
we need to talk about his eggs because he can't just have eggs. It can't be eggs and
And you
cheese.
know what? I don't like eggs anymore after having Joni's eggs. Not gonna lie.
Those aren't Joni's eggs. Those are Mark's eggs.
I'm just saying. No, those
Mark
are Joni's eggs.
requires the onions, the green peppers sliced at a certain degree angle, chopped at a certain degree angle, and then all sauteed and put in. It's ridiculous.
She does like saute them first, and then she puts the eggs in. It's like an omelet, but like
scrambled.
Babe, you listening to this?
Yeah, tighten up, woman.
Oh my goodness, Wendy. You've got to try these eggs. We got to go to Joni's.
I got a good tip for you. If you have teeth pulled, you're not supposed to drink through a straw or vape or anything like that. So, in order to keep from getting a dry socket, I've just been nose hitting my mod.
Oh my god!
Let me try that.
Great. And I don't have to suck through my mouth, so I'm not gonna get a dry socket, but I can still vape.
Try that, Shane.
Scuba, I'm gonna try this. I've never tried it.
You've never tried it?
If I die right now,
hopefully it's not menthol. Go for it.
No, it's menthol.
Hey,
okay, go ahead.
If I die, just remember, I like Joni.
It might wake you up a little bit.
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh,
yeah, see?
Hold on.
You need help, Shane.
Oh,
Hey, I bet if you get a tooth pulled, you're gonna be
That
like,
fault.
"Hey, I can nose hit my mod." Yeah, you can.
Oh,
oh gosh.
Hey, just call me
Bad
Rudolph now.
habits.
Well, that's up. Hey, Skinner Farms is in the house.
Oh, Skinner Farms. Actually, that's a really good channel, by the way. It's from the cooking community. Just so
Mark
you
is
know.
like, "What the hell?"
Joni says he's a well-kept man. I mean, he's well-kept.
He's a well. Oh gosh. Did you have the eggs when you were there, Will?
No, actually, you talking about Mark's house, Joni's house?
Yeah.
They've got this. They've got a really fancy kitchen. You know, like the thing they have on Star Trek, where you just tell the thing what you want, and it just like.
Dropped it out.
Oh man, it's incredible.
You should see the machine that gets Mark dressed every morning. He
Yeah.
gets kicked out of bed, and as his feet are about to hit the floor, the pants go on.
Oh,
And-
it's George Jetson for sure.
Yeah, it's a George Jetson thing.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. His
Oh,
boy
man.
Elroy.
What is Joni doing up? And did you get your office desk taken care of? Mark should. If I was your man, I would have already had that new desk in there, not a new one that's damaged. Just so you know.
Oh, it was damaged. I'm sorry, Joni.
Yeah, Mark paid an extra $100 to have him bring it upstairs. They only showed up with one guy, so Mark paid the $100 and had to take it upstairs.
And had to carry it.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
He also, where he lives, sorry, Joni, also where they live, they have their free like landscape. He still cuts and does his own
Yeah,
yard.
cuts his own grass.
He likes the way he does it better.
Yeah.
I can't fault them there.
You
I would do the
pay
same
for
thing.
that. You pay for that service. You left your big house.
he
Yeah.
left his big house because he didn't want to mow.
He didn't want to mow. Now he's mowing.
Well, what else is he gonna do?
I don't know. Go get the other
Yeah.
house back so we all can have
Poor
fun.
guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
some
'cause Chris said-
landscapers suck. I'd rather cut it myself too if they're no good. You know.
I actually moved into stopping having people mow my yard, and by people, my neighbor that had a lawn service, and then he moved, and then his the guy that stayed there is like, "Oh, I'll mow your yard," which isn't good work. But I went and bought a 40-volt Cobalt mower, self-propelled mower. Love the thing. It's absolutely amazing. I've mowed my yard twice, and after both total, it was only 50% of the battery used on the mower. And then I went and bought a weed eater and blower, 40-volt. Now I have extra battery. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it all in the same little thing there.
Yeah.
And here pretty soon, I'm going to go and get me an Edger Cobalt 40-volt. And then I'll have another freaking
And then he's going to get the pole saw.
oh yeah, pole saw, yeah.
I thought you was getting a wing. You get it back up.
You're spending your money on all this.
Hold on. Let me tell you in order how this goes. So I had to buy the lawn equipment. Then I have to remodel this game room. And then we're gonna redo my outdoor kitchen. We're gonna change it from an 8x8 cooking area to a
You said 12
12
by
by
8.
12 by 8 or 12 by 10. We're going to work on that. And we're going to concrete back there and get rid of the pavers because I hate the pavers. They're not level, blah, blah, blah.
I know
And
where
then-
we get from pavers. Oh,
Hey, you come and get them. Come and
Yeah.
get them. It
They're
is.
different sizes.
No. It's, you got 12 by 12 block or squares.
Yeah,
and then you got the 6 by 8 block.
Are those
bricks.
people on the panel? Are those different sizes? Did I not say 2 different sizes? Then
You didn't say 2 different sizes. You just said they're different sizes. Like we just pieced it together like
no.
section 8.
So we got 12 by 12,
Dividing the
and
borders.
then we've got
Will, what are they talking about?
I don't know. Something about
Oh,
paving.
no.
I don't
concrete.
think Will went out back at all. To be honest.
Yes, I did. I hung
Oh,
out back there with you.
all right. So the
Remember-
pavers.
Remember you went back there and you
Oh,
seen Will
Scuba,
pooping?
he's not going to get a wing, by the way. Just
Oh,
FYI.
he's not.
So after-
no.
What happened was, I
Yeah.
got-
After all of that, then I can start saving for my wing.
And let me tell you how it actually is going to go.
I will say this: if I get a wing before a ring, I'll be on the street. I'm just telling you right now.
Before a ring. You're not a Ring doorbell.
No, not a Ring doorbell.
Munchkin wants a ring.
Yes.
Hell
And
yeah.
Steve already has his ordained minister ready to go.
I did not know that. I thought she didn't want to. Okay.
I thought Steve didn't want to.
They got them in Cracker Jacks all day long. They're 99 cents.
Hey, you can really spurge and splurge and go to one of those bubblegum machines, 75
That's right.
cents.
Oh
Double
yeah, man! Pay high dollar then. I'll
Man,
just
you can get
I'll
a
get it
wedding
from
ring
Temu.
and a band.
Yeah, Timo.
Hey,
I'll do a Temu ring.
What's up, Walter?
Oh my God, Temu
Walter.
ring. Hey, I actually have bought several outfits for Krista. Most of the stuff on when we went on that first cruise was Temu stuff.
Yep.
Just
I
so you
like
know.
Temu. And our daughter is addicted to Temu.
Oh yeah, girl sat in here on Father's Day and opened up packages that have been here for a week and a half.
I'm like, well, how did 2 packages have all this? She's like, oh, they put it all in together. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
the nice thing about Temu is like you order it and you forget about it, and then when you get it, you're like, it's a surprise.
yeah.
This is the only time that it'll ever be where I've flown quicker than Bill H has since it's been 4 days because I flew Father's Day, so I got him beat. But this is the only time that's going to ever happen.
When was my last flight?
Oh gosh,
Been a couple weeks
it's been a while. Yeah. Oh, last time
with Rinkins.
Rinkins. Yeah.
Okay.
Father's Day was beautiful here. 2 mile an hour wind. It was perfect, man. I couldn't ask for better. So yeah, I took off.
We were supposed to fly the beach when we went camping, but Brian didn't want to bring his gear, so I was like, I don't want to go fly by myself. So.
And by the way, we did tell Brian where he can get a prop, and now he's sold on Nick.
Yep.
Good.
Just so you know.
He
All
was
right.
like, oh, he sells them?
All right, so
sorry.
let's get out of here because we're way past our bedtime.
I think Nick needs just us e-props too, because he could do.
No, because they have an e-prop, but the ones he sells aren't.
It's
They're not
Yeah,
all.
but he could have an e-prop that has LEDs in it, and it'd be an electric e-pop. That's what the E stands for. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
well. Wait, where can we find everybody else?
Thanks, honey. Why don't you ask the question?
No,
Ask
I'm
it.
drinking.
Ask it. We're not going nowhere.
Hey, Will, where can we find you at?
You can find me here on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube. You can find me on YouTube. Search for Will Fly or online at willflyppg.com. And if you live in the Southeast, check out our Facebook page, Southeast Paramotor Group.
Mr.
Back
Nick
to you,
Justice.
Krista.
Oh, yes.
you,
Krista, you're next.
And Nick, where can we find you at?
you can find me at Just Us E-Bikes for e-bikes and props and strobes, or YouTube at Life with Nick J.
And Mr. Scuba, Steve, where can we find you at, sir?
Just go to paramotoroutlaw.com. That'll take you right to my YouTube page. I'm on every Friday, 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time.
How did you come up with that name?
I thought about
Outlaw.
it because I figured we were all going to be outlaws because of Amazon becoming drone things. I thought we were all going to be flying against the laws. So I was like, yeah, Paramotor Outlaw. And I just went and got the website. So, boom. Bill H says, me? No. That's not the way it was down. It's the other way around.
Walter,
Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm sorry, Bill, if it was. I don't know.
Walter wants to know why the show's over. Because you got up late and didn't get up early enough to watch the beginning of the
Because
show.
it's winter there. He's freezing to death.
No, it's morning time for him right now.
I'm just saying it's 58
He's retired.
degrees.
You know what he did last night? Nothing. He could have went to bed early, woke up and watched the show like a real.
Hey, Walter, have you got your stuff yet?
Yeah, Walter, did you get your crap yet? And by crap, I mean the seasoning and the shirt that we sent you. Well, we sent to
Village.
Craig B.
Craig B. Sorry. I'm not supposed to know everybody.
Wasn't that
You
like
are.
in December?
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Oh,
So, Krista, where can we find you?
Here on Tuesday nights if I feel like showing up.
Dang.
Mhm.
Maybe you ought to quit. Maybe you ought to quit with the Moscow.
Nah, these are fun.
So after the show, we're gonna start another show and just watch Krista.
Oh,
Yeah, the Krista.
they're really good.
And you guys can find me here at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane or TikTok at ppgshane.com. And by the way, if you type in ppgshane.com into YouTube, you'll find this channel too. So we are out of here, and I gotta prepare. What?
Oh, stop it!
What? Oh,
doesn't
He can
work.
do the balloons, and it never works for me.
No, me either. But
What are you
peace,
on?
everyone.
It only works, and then you got to wait a few seconds, and then it works again.
It doesn't work for
oh
me.
shit! You know what I
Am I
forgot?
doing something?
Hey, Scuba.
Yo.
I've got a lot to say,